Way high, and up she rises. Row, boys, row, boys, row. Way high, and the blocks is different sizes. Way high, Sally Brown.
Today we're going to change things up a little bit. We're going to be taking a quicker look at the ending sequence of the Ffion Davies vs. Gabriela Fechter match from the 2019 European Championships. This was Fion's first Euros as a black belt, and this was the finals match of the tournament. We can see Fion's in the white gi, and she's currently on top in the half guard of Gabriela. We're going to see her switch off of this current control that she has, where she has the head and arm control from top half. We're going to see her switch off to start pulling up on the arm of Gabriela, and she's doing that to help clear this frame that Gabriela wants to keep at the roughly the hip line. She also brings her foot to the bottom leg of the half guard to act as some counter pressure so that she can free her knee from the half guard to start attacking a knee slice. And see her moving into that pass here. And she's got her knee line free. It's only just free at this point. She's not able to bring that knee to the mat yet. The other foot, the one that's not trapped in the half guard, she brings out for base as she leans over top of Gabriela. She's still got the grip on the arm that she's using to pull up. She's using that to help try and keep Gabriela flattened out on her back so that her hips are unable to follow the leg, make it easier for Ffion to finish this knee slice attack. On Gabriela's part, we can see that she's making some grips here on the pants. She may be thinking about trying to pull Ffion over top of her while her own hips undercut Fion's base for a hip shovel sweep here from half guard. But Ffion feels that pressure, and we can see she brings this hand out, her free hand, for just an active post. So anytime she feels like she may need a post in that direction, she brings the hand out to the mat just to give herself a more solid base. And we'll see in just a moment that she finishes freeing that leg from the half guard. You see the knee hits the mat at this point and the leg's free. As soon as her leg escapes the half guard, Gabriela comes to her knees to a turtle position to avoid being scored on. So doing so allows her to avoid giving up the 3 points for the pass to Ffion. Ffion reads very quickly the turtle attempt and is going to do a small almost cartwheel sort of motion to line her hips up with those of Gabriela. And we can see now that she's into a back attack. So Gabriela, for her part, sees the back attack coming, uses an instep hook here on the leg of Ffion to help avoid having that hook placed. And they're going to roll to the side a little bit here off of the back attack. Ffion tries to bring her shoulders to the mat by turning into Ffion at this point and sliding her shoulders out. She's also brought her knee up and her elbow down to try and close off the space where the top hook needs to come for Ffion's back control. She's still using this instep hook to sort of kick away the top hook of Ffion to again just avoid having her back fully taken and having given the 4 points up to Ffion. And she's also using this hand to sort of push that top hook away. As she starts to continue turning into Ffion, Ffion falls to her left side and places the bottom hook. So that turning in motion, while it is useful for escaping the back control, does give Ffion the opportunity to set the bottom hook as she falls to her left side. And momentarily, she also puts in the top hook, but we're going to see Gabriela clear that with her hand in just a moment. So as she's trying to dig that top hook in, Gabriela clears it. We see Ffion make a pit stop here at sort of a halfway point that a lot of players like to use when attacking the back, where the bottom hook is in, but the top hook isn't yet. So she crosses her ankles. This allows her to apply some pinch pressure with both knees to really solidify this position that's almost on the back, but doesn't have both hooks in yet to actually get the scoring position. At this point, Ffion also has or is about to have the choke grip that she needs to finish from the back, but she is currently on the wrong side to finish this choke. So while she's now dug in both of her hooks and has the back control scoring position, To actually finish with the submission, she needs to be able to bring her head away from the choke grip and to straighten the arm that has the collar grip around the neck. At the moment, for her to do that, she would basically need to move through the mats, so she has a bad angle here. But we're going to see her make a couple adjustments here against Gabriela to get that finish. So as Gabriela drops her hands a little bit to fight against that top hook, Ffion adjusts by throwing that hook over top of the arm. So this is going to set up the finish, because now not only is Gabriela's right arm taken out of the defense, she can no longer bring that right hand up to fight against the choke grip, but now it's going to give extra leverage to Ffion as she opens her knee and brings it towards the mat. As she does that, not only is she going to be dragging the hips of Gabriela toward the mat, but she's also going to be dragging that arm. So the whole body of Gabriela is going to be forced to turn here. Let's get rid of the pixelization so we can see the finish here. And you can see now that as the angle is changing, the Ffion has a better position to finish this. So now Ffion's going to be able to straighten this arm out that has the collar grip, and she's also able to bring her head away from that choking grip to apply larger muscle groups to the choke action, so that it's not just her arms doing the work, it's also her back muscles that are moving her arms straight to really lock up this choke. We're going to see in just a moment that she brings her underhook side of the back control behind the head of Gabriela. This is going to act as a counter pressure, so now not only can Gabriela's head no longer move towards Ffion to relieve some of that choking pressure, it's actually going to allow Ffion to push against the back of Gabriela's head and push her neck into the loop of the gi and arm that does the choke here. See that now. Let's get rid of the pixelization again. And we see that arm frames away, pushes in, and immediately gets the tap. So that's all I have today. On Monday, I'm going to be putting up another longer video again, so keep an eye out for that. If there are any players, sequences, or matches you'd like to see me talk about and scribble over top of, let me know in the comments. And remember, steal what works.